This is the Bad Batch with our final presentation, kind of showing you what we have so far and showing where we came. So when we go ahead and take a look at our homepage, you can see it's a completely different page from the midterm. We kind of just take a step back and looked at how we can make it easier for the user to look at and just kind of made it a lot simpler compared to what we have, along with a nav bar and just the homepage. So if you remember from our midterm, we had 6 cards on the homepage that were not fully functional. They didn't have all the different descriptions, images, amounts needed, and just had a basic donate button. So we took steps forward and went ahead and added the fully functioning picture that would resize to be able to look proper on the homepage. We let the descriptions, the amount, and date needed on there as well, and this donate button actually is fully functional, and we'll show that later. And yeah. Um, Once we go ahead and click the create donation page, you'll be able to see that since the user is not logged in and into a valid session, he's not able to create a donation. And our reasoning with that was we didn't want some random user coming on here and just creating donations left and right and not being able to manage them or change them or modify them. So the user is forced to sign in to create a donation just to keep malicious donations out of the way and just make it a lot easier for the user to change and modify and just keep track of what donations are theirs and which ones are not theirs. So I'm going to go ahead and let Ryan show the sign-in function here and kind of take you through what creating a donation actually looks like on our page.
All right, for the create donation or for the login page, we wanted the user to be able to either log in with email and password, and then we also incorporated the sign in with Google feature, which makes it a little easier to log in. The user most likely already has a Google account, so they don't have to actually create an account. And I'm going to demonstrate that feature now. Once the user is logged in, they'll be redirected back to the home page. Now they are able to come to this create donation link, and it takes them to the create donation page. We're going to create a test donation just so I can show the functionality. We're going to call this donation birds, and the description will be help save all the birds. Then we have the amount requested, so we'll request $10,000 and a date needed by. Then the user is able to upload a picture here. They can choose a file from their desktop, and we're just going to choose the bird's image. Once you choose the image, the user will upload the image, and as you can see here, birds has been uploaded. We'll submit that request, and then we can come to the home page, and you'll see that the birds donation has been added. We also added a link once you're logged in to go to the manage page. The manage page allows the user to look at all the donations that they have created, and then they can also delete the donation like once the amount requested has been met. So we'll go ahead and delete that request, and as you can see on the home page, that donation is no longer available. I'm going to pass it over to Shiv to talk about the donations page.
So for the donations page, we wanted the user to explore all the donations available and pick whatever cause they would like to support. So if you scroll down, you can see we have the cards laid out in a vertical fashion rather than the home page where they were laid out in a horizontal, and there were only 6 of them. So this page shows all of them, and you can pick either one to donate. Since we're already here at the Marine Co., we're going to go ahead and donate now on that. So this page, it's going to ask the user for their name, a donation amount, credit card, and the expiration. And I would love to donate to the Marine Co. And credit card. So for security purposes, we decided to not store the user's credit card information. We don't want any of our employees or anyone else getting access to their credit card and then have any malicious activities going on. However, and then we click submit payment. And then to combat sort of like, oh, did I donate or not, we added a confirmation number so the user gets a little peace of mind that their money has went to the correct donation. If we return to the home page, you can see that Marine Co. is again at the top with my donation my donation there. One thing I would like to add is the technologies used in this was React to sort of lay the cards vertically. As Samir mentioned, our midterm presentation was pretty vanilla. We were using HTML, CSS, and didn't really have much sort of like a visual appeal. So we decided to refactor the entire project and use React as a framework, vanilla CSS, Firebase to store the user information and prevent any malicious activity from happening or taking place, and a fully functional login, logout button as well. Thank you. I'll pass it over to Samir now.
So just to wrap things up, we were able to get here, you know, using different technologies and just kind of exploring different things that we really never knew before. And I feel like we've really come a long way from the first week to where we were kind of really confused on how Firebase worked, and doing this project really helped us out, kind of figuring out how to mesh everything together. And then, like, for example, like our logout feature, we were really unsure about how to make a uniform logout feature. And as you saw on every tab, we were logged in and the user's session was saved. So even if Ryan clicked out of the tab or X'd out of it, if he came back, he still would have been logged in and the session would have been saved. So just all these little bits coming together really just helped us see the whole process of how this works and what's really needed to get this done. So we're really grateful for the things we learned and just had overall great semester. Just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you.